stupid things real estate agents do to mess up their careers. And the first thing, I really couldn't start anywhere else, because this, of all the things, I don't know, I can't say that I feel the strongest about it, but I feel pretty darn strong about it. And that is, don't, you know what I'm going to say? Don't beg for referrals. Don't build a business model around asking, begging, bribing, obligating for business or referrals. I know there are other programs out there that, basically that's the whole thing, is memorizing scripts and, actually calling up people that you know and asking them if they know anybody, who needs to buy or sell real estate today or tomorrow. And I got to tell you, it's the pressure I'm hearing is pretty intense in some of these offices where this is the culture, that this is how you get business, is you go out there in the world and you ask for it and you beg for it. I know the pressure is intense to do it, but if your gut's telling you this is not right, this is annoying, this is damaging my credibility, if that's what your gut tells you when you hear this stuff, trust that, okay? Asking for business as a real estate agent is going to be counterproductive to your goal of getting business as a real estate agent. And yeah, I know. I've heard all the buts. I've heard the, well, if you don't ask, you don't get. And the thing is, yeah, that's true in some cases in your life. You've got to ask for something to get it, but not real estate business. Okay. Now, the first question, well, if I can't ask for referrals, if I can't tell people how much I enjoy referrals, how much, what a big compliment it is, blah, 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 how do I get referrals? How do I let people know that I work by referral? Asking for referrals, asking for business, it does several things that are going to damage your relationship with the person that you're asking. And it's also going to damage your credibility. So what does it do? Well, first of all, it's annoying. It's uncomfortable, especially the way that I've heard these other people tell you to do it, is to go out there and ask your friends. Specifically, do you know anybody who needs to buy or sell real estate? You can't think of anybody yet? Well, I'll just sit here and wait until you do. I'll tell you what, somebody approaches me with that, I'm not going to be taking their calls again. If I see them coming, I'm going to go the other way. It's annoying. It puts people on the spot, and there's nothing in it for your victim here. There's nothing positive in it. You're just out there telling them, hey, do you know anybody who wants to buy or sell real estate? So that's thing one. It's annoying. It puts people on the spot. It makes them uncomfortable. It also sends a pretty clear message that you're not as busy as you'd like to be. Now, is that the case? Sure, it probably is the case. But when people make hiring and referring decisions about a real estate agent or other self-employed people, they want to hire or refer somebody who's successful. And if your message out there all the time is, do you know anybody who wants to buy or sell? Who can you refer to me? The greatest compliment you can, blah, 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 then that's going to send a fairly clear message that you're not all that successful. Now, another but I get about not begging for referrals is, people will say, well, I've always asked for referrals and I've always gotten them, so it does work for me. Or, well, my buddy, my colleague asks for referrals all the time and they get referrals all the time, so it's obviously working. Well, I'm going to challenge you on that. If you are getting referrals, if you're getting business from people that you're asking for it, you would have gotten it anyway. You're not getting that business because you asked for it in almost all likelihood. Okay. You're doing something right, or this colleague of yours is doing something right that is inspiring people to send business their way. But I can pretty much guarantee you it's not because they're asking for it. They're doing something else. Okay. And the referral begging, the business begging, is actually might even be getting in the way, because they may be alienating some people who might be happy to refer to them, but then they're irritated by all the referral begging, so they don't. So anyway, if you're getting referrals and you are asking for them, you will get those referrals anyway, as long as you stay in touch with people. Okay, so what do I do instead? What do I do instead? Do whatever you do and leave the referral begging out of it. Okay, surely that's not the basis of your business model, is to just tell every single person you know and every person you meet every time you talk to them that you know, do you have anybody to refer to me? Surely there's other things you're doing that are bringing business to your door. Keep doing those and leave the referral begging out of it. So what about the I heart referrals on your business card? What about the greatest compliment I can receive is the referral of, you know, your friends and neighbors or whatever? Do you really think anybody sees that I heart referral on your business card and says, oh, Jennifer loves referrals, I'm gonna send her some? It's meaningless. I mean, everybody puts I heart referrals, the greatest compliment I can receive, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't, I mean, that is not going to generate business for you. If you want to put it on your card, if you want to put it on, you know, your marketing, okay, that's fine. But I think that real estate on your card, that real estate on your marketing could be used a lot more efficiently on something that actually matters, on something that somebody would actually go, oh, Jennifer specializes in charming old Denver and, you know, the old neighborhoods in Denver. Oh, wow, I know people who, you know, who were looking for a home. I mean, something a little more meaningful. The punchline is get out of the mindset that you have to ask for business and referrals in order to get it. You don't. And there's just too much downside to doing it and not a whole lot of upside. Okay? So that's stupid thing number one, making a business model out of begging for referrals.